Good morning, guys. Good morning. 38-degree weather. Here's your Monday drive with Coach Burt. Man, we've been down in Seaside, Florida at sabbatical. And the purpose of going on sabbatical, we named our property down in Florida Sabbatical because I do believe in consistent recharges. Consistent recharging of the battery. Battery goes dead. Battery needs to be recharged. The way to recharge the battery is break with what you're doing. And there's a very important concept behind that, what we worked on this weekend, which is really how to articulate your unique value in the market. Get crystal clarity about who you want to work with and who you don't. You most likely want to work with people who value you and your contribution, your unique talents. There's a synergy, there's an energy there. You get something from them, they get something from you. That's who you want to work with, right? Well, if you don't have clarity about that, you just go out and take on anybody, number one. Number two, what is your unique value? What is a statement of fact that you know to be true based on a demonstrated capacity that you've had? Okay? What do you believe? Why do you believe it? What do you do? How do you do it different than everybody else? Who would you like to do it for? What are the results that you're getting? So one of the things I walked away with this weekend about demonstration of value is in the Bible, there is the parable of the talents. And I love to read different interpretations of the Bible. And one interpretation, I can't remember which one, whether it be the Message or the Passion interpretation, or there's different interpretations. One interpretation talked about the parable of the talents, and it said a demonstrated capacity. The person who used their talents showed a demonstrated capacity to do what they were capable of doing. And because of that demonstrated capacity, they were given more opportunity. The person that did not show a demonstrated capacity to use their talents, those talents were taken away from them. Well, in the marketplace, you have a demonstrated capacity. This is a capacity that you have shown time and time again to get a certain result. Right? And because of that, there is value there. And people are willing to exchange their value, their money, for your value. So one of the big takeaways I had was what I really do many times is help a person eliminate confusions in their life and give them the structures they need to achieve a 43% increase in their sales and in their business. Okay? I've never really said it like that. But this weekend, as I'm down there with other top monster producers, what I'm recognizing is, man, everybody's got a confusion and a complexity. A person who can help them bring clarity to that confusion is incredibly valuable. You, in your role, most likely bring an incredible clarity to a confusion that a person has. I'm going to substitute another word, complexity. Complexity is a problem that appears to have no clear solution to it. Because of that, people spin their wheels. They stay in a state of frustration. Frustration is misguided enthusiasm. They know they can be better, but they don't know how. Why can't they see it? Because they can't see the picture when they're inside the frame. Now, the reason I'm saying this is very few people know how to demonstrate their value in the market. And because of that, they don't get compensated for that value. I want you to think of the term immediate asset. Asset is something that adds. It adds time, energy, creativity, resource. It adds something to the equation. Money, time, energy, creativity. It adds something. Most people sum up a person as an asset or a liability. You either add or you subtract. You're adding something to my life or you're subtracting something from my life. And if you subtract something from my life, energy, you constantly create drama. You're constantly subtracting positive vibes, positive mojo from my life. There's only so many times I'm gonna go round and round on that. Don't make and keep commitments. There's only so many times a person's going to tolerate that, and then you become the boy who cried wolf. You talk a big game, but you don't become a big game. So I want you thinking, how do you articulate your unique value in the market? By showing a demonstrated capacity to get results. But more importantly, how do you articulate that demonstrated capacity through the articulation of value. That's what the whole retreat we just went on was. Okay, we just went on a retreat called the Explanation of Services with Tom Love, and I could have called it the Clarity Retreat, because you walk out of there with crystal clarity on what you believe, what you do, how you do it different than anybody else. So if you're out there in the marketplace, you're not getting compensated the value you believe you should, it ain't nobody's fault but your own. It's because you haven't figured out how to say it in a way that people get it. And the problem you're trying to solve is not big enough that a person will be willing to compensate you at a higher level for it. So remember the parable of the talents in the Bible. You got a talent, you distribute that talent through your work, the world rewards you with more opportunity. Guys, I hope you have a great day. It's going to be a great week this week. I'm going to be in Atlanta, Georgia tomorrow coaching. I'm going to be in Nashville on Wednesday. I'm going to be in Savannah, Georgia on Thursday. I got Thursday night Monster Producer, and we're teaching an incredible topic: how to ask without consideration, which means how to not be afraid of anything that the other person could potentially say to you when you ask for their business or ask for anything. It's going to be a game-changing topic. So if you want to sit in on that Thursday night, 5:30, Murfreesboro Greatness Factory. Friday morning, I'm going to be teaching it in Murfreesboro twice. And if you're interested in hearing more about the topic and or becoming a monster producer, you know what I believe. I believe everybody needs a good coach in life. One that is consistently engaging you, either in person or online, every week with something of value that's moving your ball down the field and eliminating confusions that you got. So have a great day, guys. This is your Monday morning drive, 5:55. Coach Michael Burt.